In this video I'm going to fix the posts into which the screws go that attach the front case of a Tascam 244 to the chassis below. And you can see in this one these posts are intact, but then you can see that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different posts that are broken. All three of the ones around the transformer are broken, and that's where the majority of the weight is, so those really need to be fixed. The way I'm going to go about this is, here I've got this really knackered 246 case. You know, there's loads of bits broken off here. It's got its own problems with some of the posts, but there's these ones at the top that are intact and these ones along here that are the right size. So what I'm going to do is saw some of these off, and then I'm going to first glue and then for strength spin weld those little plastic tubes onto the broken bases here. That'll allow me to securely attach this case to the chassis, because you can see that overall this is in good condition. It's got quite a nice logo on it, the buttons are all intact, scratch across the word Porter Studio, but apart from that it's fairly blemish free. This is an X-Acto knife. I bought a saw tool for this, which would be ideal, but I can't find that blade. So what I'm going to use instead is, I've got a set of Silverline Jewelers files, and they've got like little bits of cheap diamond encrusted on it. And for a thin one like this, actually, it's going to saw through plastic pretty well. Like if I just, you can see I'm already cutting through that just about as effectively as a hacksaw. So I'll go off screen and remove some of these and come back once I'm ready to put those plastic tubes onto the 244 case. Okay, so here's the little bits of plastic tube that I've removed from the case of the 246. I've also done a bit of clear up at the base of these posts. If anything, I want to err on these being slightly too short. As long as the screw grips, then that's fine by me. I kind of maybe should have the patience to measure these exactly, but I mean, if any of them are too long I can file them down afterwards. But I'm basically gonna eyeball these. They're all slightly different lengths, which of these places they're best suited for. I'll glue them on with super glue and allow that to set, and then I'll come back and spin weld around them so they're nice and strong. Right, these have been left for the glue to set for a while. 5 posts that now need to be spin welded. I don't see the point in recording the process 5 times. I'll go off screen and do these and come back and have a close look. Okay, so I've done those 5 posts now. There's a lot of extra mass around these posts from melting the white plastic in, but then I've let just the very tip of the spinning rod sit up against the edges, so I get this kind of like greyish white colour, which implies to me that the grey plastic of the post and the white plastic of the supporting material is melting and mixing and bonding. Same sort of idea here and here. This one here I've done a bit less of a thorough job because I didn't want to screw up the stuff around it. I really just want enough strength so that the force of the screw going back into this hole doesn't snap the super glue, and so that these posts hold if someone picks it up by this lip, and so this plastic case is suspending the weight of metal chassis and all the components inside and the lower case. Then between these posts that were never broken to begin with and these repaired ones, I think that will work well.